Okay, so hey, I'm back. How's it going? It's been a week or so. I've been packing, putting my stuff into storage, helping my best friend move into his place, and sorting out the old place as well. I've been staying up to date. I've been staying in the loop. I mean, where do we begin? Okay, so, big one, or at least the big one in the news cycle, tariffs. So first, there's a big board, and the big board says, these are the countries that we're going to tariff, how much we're going to tariff them based on some random equation that we made up, which doesn't count for a lot of imports and exports, only products, I think it is, manufacturing. What about services? Then, some countries don't retaliate, and the ones that don't, it will not be escalated. But China says, screw you, we're gonna up the ante. So then Trump's lot ups the ante, and now they were at 104, and then I saw it was 125, and for some reason I'm waking up this morning and it's 145. Did China raise it again? So there's that. That's, I mean, utter chaos. Absolute utter chaos. I've never been so glad to not be rich. I've never been so grateful to not have a business or a mortgage or credit or be American, but any of those kinds of things, investments and stuff like that, like, oh. I was reading yesterday, there were a lot of Trump supporters and not really, talking about their retirements because in America you guys have 401k, right, where you can pay some of your wages or the money you earn from work into the stock market, and your employer will match it, or something like that, and then, obviously based on the stock market, your 401k will increase or decrease, meaning you have kind of a nest egg when you retire and stuff. I believe that's how it works. I'm still learning about all these things. There were a lot of people saying how they had lost a lot of money because of the stock market plummeting because of Trump's crazy tariff plan. Somebody had lost 3,200, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is crazy, that is insane. Like, to sit there one day and the next day look at your money and have lost 3.5 grand, right? And then the next one that I saw was somebody who'd lost like 70,000, 80,000. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine, like, you just have it the one day and then it's gone the next. Like, unless you bought a car or put down a deposit on a massive house or started a business or something like that for it to just be gone. Then there was someone who had lost $208,000, and they literally had a screenshot. It was their gold investment, and they had 400 and something or other thousand in there, and right underneath it was the little red arrow down, $208,000 in 2 days. He said he lost it in 2 days. And obviously people can argue, well, some of these people are rich already. They're not going to notice if they lose $200,000 or something. It'll be like losing £2. And I'm like, bitch, £2 can buy me a whole 4 pints of milk, loaf of bread, or, I don't know, 6 hot wings if I go to my favourite chicken shop and they give me 3 hot wings. Because normally it'll only buy me 3. And it's still not enough for 3. Okay? So... I don't know, I guess it's just maybe a matter of perspective and stuff, do you know what I mean? I can't even conceive of having that much money to even lose in the first place, but I just, equally then, I cannot imagine what it's like to just wake up, check your portfolio, or your 401k, or your whatever it is, and just the money just gone like that. And then it turns out, which I was wondering, it did turn out that he has the 90-day pause thing, right? And now there's obviously a lot of question around insider trading and stuff. How many of his inner circle and administration or whoever knew about the fact that he was going to do this, and like the tariffs make the market plummet, everyone buys up and buys up and buys up, and then he says 90-day pause, and it makes the market rocket again, even though it only did it for a little while, obviously. It made the market rocket. I think that this is maybe highlighting the temperamental instability of what the stock market is. Like, how... really, should it rely just on confidence? Should it just rely on confidence? Because this is what is happening when it does that. To just see a tweet and go, oh, everything's okay again, let's go green. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Should the global economy, should it really be so affected by something that one person says. Isn't that, like, that's literally how Elon Musk got to the point that he is. He can just blather away and lie effectively about what cars are on the way and what advancements are on the way and tech evolution and robots and things like that. He could throw out a bunch of robots into a funky expo or something and make it look like they're serving drinks and hanging around with people and stuff, and it turns out the entire time there were literally people behind the scenes with controllers doing the thing. Now yes, the robot moves and that's cool, but it still needs a human controller. But he displays it as, look at this major advancement. It becomes worth more money because he has said this thing is coming. The stock market is like, well, I guess we must believe him. But then I suppose you have to be also in a position of financial influence, because you or I wouldn't necessarily be able to just walk up to the trade center, to Wall Street or whatever, and just shout out loud that so-and-so is going to sell all of their something or other, because nobody would listen to us or believe us. Do you know what I mean? It's just showing us how flimsy world trade is, that capitalism, especially when it comes to the stock market, is, right? So, you know, I'm not going to say thank you to President Trump, but I just feel like there's a lot that is going on, a lot that happens with Trump and Musk and all of this oligarchy, authoritarian dictatorness that is highlighting a lot of issues. Oh, maybe we're not as far as we thought we were. Oh, maybe that's more an issue than we previously thought it was. Oh, I didn't realise this was going on in the background over there because I've been over here in my little bubble and my belief systems and whatnot. So, hey, I mean, at least we know. Kind of. That's just the way I choose to look at it right now.